I mean bad. Bad. Okay. So Vikram is a representative from your end. The scattered, it looks lot of patches, lot of white patches there. My request is that it's an event for you to network. It's an event for you to get out from your comfort zone. Okay. So I would request you all to take the seats from front. Good morning, guys. The backbenchers, please come forward. Please come forward. Okay. So Vikram, how is it looking now?
Yeah, not.
Still, he says he's not impressed. Okay. Please come forward. Okay. The backbenchers, I request you again, please come forward. The respected backbenchers, I request you all to come forward. Respected guests, I request you to please come forward. Hey guys, I'm sorry I can't speak Telugu. My request is that please come forward. Excuse me guys, very good morning to you all. Please come forward. Ma'am, do you understand what I'm saying? Please come forward. ठीक है. One more representative, please come up. Please come up. Okay, Harshit also finds a lot of white patches. Sites are going to do a live telecast of this particular session. Okay, so my again request is that please think yourself as a top film star, Shah Rukh Khan, the any good actress, Deepika. Think yourself like a star. Think that camera is surrounded to you. People are watching you. Okay, act. Be highly disciplined. That's what my request would be there. And I get to see that Dr. Sakaram is already here. And I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Okay? And so, please, it's an opportunity for us. Okay? So, my again request is, and, and I'm sorry if anyone felt bad, I'm asking you to come upstairs. Sorry, come in front. Okay? So, my NCC friends, what I would request you is that fill up from front. Okay? So ask people to come forward. Okay. So I will be trying to just entertain for a few more minutes. So meantime, let me know who are you, and let's have a quick introduction. It's you here.
I'm from healthcare background, but as of now I'm running a school, so I wanted to get back into the field. So I thought this is a good opportunity to do so.
Okay, his name is Hussein and he's from healthcare background. He runs a school, a finishing school, I believe. So let me go to this lady.
Pralekhya.
What brings you here?
I came to know about the career opportunities after PharmD. That's my course.
Okay, so Dr. Sakaram, there's a person from PharmD background and she is more curious to know about the opportunities for PharmD. Okay, so good morning, sir.
Good morning. My name is Shanil. I am from Apollo Medskills.
He's from Apollo Medskin, need not to say. It's all about skills. Okay.
Hi, this is Suresh from Vitrios Health. We do predictive analytics for health.
Okay. He's Suresh. He is into some a pretty modern.
And we really wanted to look forward how you are gonna see the different trends of marketing and what are the upcoming new trends that could come up in marketing, maybe in future.
Okay. So Dr. Shushma expects a good pitch on upcoming trends in marketing. Okay. He's Miss Shiv Prashant.
Yeah, this is Shiva from Apollo Telehealth Services.
So why don't you tell about your previous event? Please. Please talk about THI. Okay. So why don't you tell something about THIT?
It's revolutionizing healthcare with IT, wherein healthcare is integrated with digital platform, and it is an upcoming platform, especially for the people who are residing in rural areas. So, yeah, it's a good platform.
So let's move forward. Okay.
First and healthcare. Right.
something about yourself and your expectation from this forum.
Should be like everyone, like healthcare should be focused in the market and should be like streamlined.
Thank you. Okay, I'm so glad there are few people who are raising their hand. What's your name, sir?
I'm myself from Navin Dava and I'm coming from Pharmasters Regulatory Affairs Institute and we are looking forward for this summit and what kind of opportunities really for we have for our students, and we are very glad that our summits are happening in Hyderabad too. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. As correctly said, it's our attempt, it's the first of its own kind of summit, which is exclusively focused towards the students community, towards the young professionals. Okay, so I request your kind cooperation. Again, I request you to showcase the best discipline. Okay, who knows that someone who is upstairs is going to get impressed. Okay, so this crowd looks to be highly disciplined, superb, smart, fresh from the oval. Okay, what's your name, ma'am?
Shweta, Apollo from and hospital administration student. Archita. Various career opportunities after doing.
The same usual expectation, people are trying to explore about the various other career opportunities. Okay, who's a topper here? This girl seems to be topper. No? Okay. Anyone good topper? I would request someone to tell the difference between difference between career and job. Anyone would like to volunteer? How about you, ma'am?
Career is building step. It's, for example, you join as an associate, like at junior level, then you elevate yourself to associate, then senior level. This is a career. But job is something like you are just doing it for your earnings. It can be any job. Now you go for a teaching, then you do a writing, then you do regulatory. So this doesn't fall under any path. So this is like you're just picking up any job. This doesn't have a path. So this is not career.
I've seen you before. We met? Okay. So, I'm glad to see that it's filled up, but few more batches here. My NCC friends, Sila, the back friend. Okay. So let's do one thing till we have a couple of more other guests join. Why don't we quickly set a few agenda? Okay. So this particular conference is by you, for you, and to you. Okay. So why don't we say certain expectations what we have from this particular forum?
So I just want to become. So I didn't understand.
Anyone here from MBBS background? Okay. So what's your name?
Ishwan.
So Dr. Ishwan, how did you get to know about this conference?
I'm working in a healthcare startup and one of the founders actually sent me this. So suggested me to attend the event. So that's why I'm here.
So would you like to take 2 minutes and talk about being a physician and trying to being an entrepreneur? Okay, a few words for the students community and the clinicians out here.
That's too much again.
How did this entrepreneurship came in to the picture?
Take preventive measures because you are related to healthcare industry where people are associated with you. So the steps which we take is very, very calculative, I would say. And second thing, girls not hesitating to marry a salesperson is because of the job insecurity and the time which they spend with each other. So sales guys is almost all the time busy, taking calls or traveling or whatever. So maybe. For me, it would be the reason. Thank you.
Thank you. And for me, marketing is everything.
So we all welcome you to the Healthcare Summit, Career Opportunities in Digital Healthcare Era. As we all know, digital evolution has taken a lot of changes in our daily life. How many of us have seen it? But can anyone tell how digital evolution has influenced healthcare? If there are any doubts, this conference is all about it, and we have a promising agenda coming up with lots of speakers putting their experience into it, blending their experience, sharing their thoughts on their on the careers. So, and one exciting thing about the conference, we have an exciting gifts worth 3 lakh rupees being distributed, and our gift sponsor are Zebra Cross Center of Management Excellence, sharing the business licenses, which is $200 worth. Okay, so please sit back, relax, and see this exciting video. We'll be talking about it now. Most of us might have understood what had happened. A person has gone out for his regular morning jog, an ambulance took him to the hospital. What might have happened behind the scene? The person is wearing a wearable device through which the hospital is being monitoring him and and noticed a drop in his vitals. So sends a support to him, collects him, and monitors his condition, and then discharges him when he is perfectly all right. This is kind of digitalization which is brought into healthcare these days, and this in what we saw is not really far away. It can happen in next few years. And to know more about these type of things today, we have guests speaking about soft skills, about digital era, about artificial intelligence. How many might have heard of it? All of these are lined up, but before we go into it, I invite my colleague Swapna to inaugurate the session and then proceed forward. Thank you.
Hello. So as a mark of tradition, let's begin the ceremony by lighting the lamp. So for this, I invite Professor Amelia Tara, Dr. Raghu Chedekar, Sister Sandra Boka, Usha ma'am, and one among you. So how will I select this one among you? Okay? Yes. We have randomly selected some names. Okay? I'm going to pick up a name, and that student will be the part of the inauguration session. J. Vasvi. Please come up. All the dignitaries, please come up on stage. Sir, Dr. Sakara, please welcome.
just with only one agenda to share knowledge, not just a one way of communication, more as in a participative role. That's what we are looking for. So I would request every one of you to please make maximum use of this particular forum and do try to engage. Don't get shy away if you don't understand a term called wearable healthcare monitoring system or AI. And these are the words which you will be constantly bombarded with, and get used to it, because that's what the future is all about. So I was supposed to give a 15 minutes of talk, but I'm so glad that I've already done that. And with this, I will be giving the entire session to my colleagues Srini and Swapna, and I request Swapna to please take it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishy, for briefing us about the session. So let's begin with the first speaker for today. To be employed, we all know that we require some technical skills and a degree, right? But there's something called as soft skills that we must have, and especially to be in a sector like healthcare. So we welcome Professor Habib Khatala, Dean Apollo Hospitals Group, Member Board of Directors, Princess Duru Sherwood Children's and General Hospital, to start with the session. Please, sir, take over the session.
Very good morning. First and foremost, I want to thank St. Francis Women's College for hosting this program, and to the Principal Madam for being so gracious, and to Vishay for organizing the program. I do not have slide presentations, because this is the first opportunity in India that I can remember so many hundred people looking at me. I never got so many look at me, so I'm very happy. I'm so happy that they have even provided a tissue box in case I start crying. Okay. Now, all the attendees will receive a copy of my presentation. It is being printed. The title that was given to me is Importance of Soft Skills for a Job in Modern Digital Healthcare Era. It's a very good topic and very essential for everybody, all the students and the adults, to have good soft skills. They are the very basis of one's life and mobility, professional and otherwise. So what is soft skills? Soft skills refer to cluster of personality traits, social graces, facility with language, personal habits, friendliness, and optimism that mark people to various degrees. Soft skills complement hard skills, which are technical requirements for a job. And for ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say that a high majority of people lose their jobs naturally after being hired because they lack the soft skills. Research shows that more than 60% of the people are relieved of their positions because they do not have proper manners or are just troublemakers. Examples of soft skills can be broadly classified into personal qualities and interpersonal skills. A sample of personal qualities are responsibility. When you are given a responsibility in your work life, you must do your best to accomplish it and on time. A sample, other are self-management, time management, how to conduct oneself. Integrity, this is extremely important. And I was just talking with the young lady who was given the charge to look after me so that I stay on the right line. That integrity is most important. One should never go with the wind and the politics. If you maintain integrity, you may not be always liked, but if you are right and you have done your homework, people will begin to appreciate you in the long run. So don't go for short-term gaining favors. Sociability and honesty. As the saying goes, honesty is the best policy. The interpersonal skills include participation as a member of the team, teaching others, serving clients and customers, exercising leadership, ability to negotiate, and working productively in a culturally diverse environment. I have worked in 3 culturally diverse environments. First in the USA, where I lived 42 years, 4 years in Saudi Arabia, and then last 12 years of work life in Hyderabad. So I have seen the diversity of cultures and how to manage and survive. All the above qualities are essential for one and all to become a successful professional in modern digital healthcare era, or in basically any position which requires a person to think rationally, act purposefully, and deal accordingly in any dynamic environment. Having spent, as I said, 46 years abroad, I believe that foreign-born aspiring professionals interested in vertical mobility, which means being successful in their profession, one has to be 3 times better than a US born to be considered as equal. Okay, now just talking about Indians. When I went to US in 1960, people were so ignorant that literally they asked, India is such a poor country, okay, Gandhiji is so poor that he doesn't have proper clothing. And if we have eggs in India, I said, no, we only have chicken. So, this is now true even in competitive job market for high-paying positions. Because the competition is so high that one has to really not take anything for granted. When you are a graduate of a good institution like this, we know it is a good brand name, and that good brand name is an asset as well as a liability. It is an asset because you have graduated from an institution with fine academic reputation, no question about it. Why is it a liability? Because your employer expects from you better performance than the others. So you have to perform, otherwise there is no difference between you and some Cotton college. This used to be my advice, that you have to be 3 times better. For the first 20 years of my professional career, following a 1970 PhD from a fairly good institution in US, which ranked in the top 50 universities in the world, produced several Nobel laureates, including Hargobind Khurana, the biochemist. When I joined, Hahnemann University Medical Center in Philadelphia in 1991, that is like 20 years after my professional career. My boss, the president, Iqbal Paru, a Kenyan-born gentleman of Indian and Iranian origin, one leg amputated above his knee but never uses any crutches and walks like a normal person. He once told me 35,000 above sea level over the Pacific that one has to be 7 times better than the local person to be considered as equal. I said, gee, that's why you are where you are, Iqbal, and where I am, is it? But we are flying together. So we have to learn from others. So this last thing about Iqbal Paru, it is obvious that he practices what he preaches. Works very hard. A small sample of his accomplishments include being the chief executive officer of a biggest hospital in Las Vegas at the ripe old age of 25 years, the CEO. Then he became the president of a medical university at the age of 37. He is not a medical doctor. He is not a PhD, otherwise a professor of biochemistry can become president also. He is an MBA in healthcare, but he is a turnaround artist, took a university hospital, 632 bed, which produced a medicine in 1847 that is used in every hospital in the world. Think about it, those who know a little bit. Which is the medicine which is used in every hospital in the world without exception? Okay. So, and he was the highest paid university president in the whole US, paid higher than Harvard, Yale, Columbia, anything like that, because of his performance. While I would never claim to have all the required soft skills for professional success, but have sufficient to justify the title of my forthcoming autobiography with the working title, Never Applied for a Job in Life. I had 11 professional jobs in 55 years of service in 3 countries. The last 2 positions at Dean at Apollo Hospital Group for 8 years, and most recently Dean at Princess Dureshawar Hospital. I neither applied to Apollo nor I applied to Dureshawar. And these were the happiest years of my career in India. Literature suggests the following soft skills for professional jobs. You must have good personality, a positive attitude, and refined social skills. What are some of the negatives of highly skilled people? Superior or at least desired knowledge and skills are important for receiving a job offer. But to retain the job, it is important to have desired soft skills too. While serving as a dean, responsible for effective functioning of several healthcare degree granting programs in Hyderabad, it required that I request the resignation of 4 young, qualified and experienced faculty members at the rank of assistant professors level, because these 4 faculty members were good at teaching but had the habit of defying the policies of the experienced and efficient founding principle of the institution. What one of them thought he was discussing, I had to bring full-fledged Oxford dictionary to show him that he was not discussing, he was arguing. I had to give him the definition of arguing. And others were just playing games. So, for the first time in my life, career, I had to terminate 4 faculty members in 1 month. Give them the paper to write the letter of resignation. That's it. Because they won't follow what the principal madam wanted. Other times a person may be better qualified, but a less qualified candidate is chosen because the chosen person has stronger soft skills than the more qualified counterpart. These principles of soft skills applies to every domain, whether you are in a manufacturing plant or a healthcare facility. People are people and you are dealing with people. Soft skills for job seekers are a combination of skills just mentioned which weigh heavily in the employer's decision. Many employers believe that most people can be trained in hard skills required for a job, but more easily than they can be trained on the soft skills. Those with poor soft skills have manufacturing defect. So for job seekers, they should do a self-check on how they present both hard and soft skills to prospective employers. Despite their sound skills and knowledge, some of these highly skilled employees turn out to be employers' biggest nightmare. All the research has shown that 10% of the problem employees take up almost 80% of the time of the administration. So they are not worth keeping around. They are just bad apples. So ladies and gentlemen, always keep in mind, always keep smiling. Many of my students who have long passed out of Apollo still in contact with me quite regularly as needed. And I remember them because these are the people who were always smiling. I mean, they were just wonderful people. Perhaps they are argumentative, others self-serving, unmotivated, dishonest, or just have terrible attitudes. Maybe they have all of those traits or just a few. Regardless, they lack critical soft skills and are not easily and oftentimes impossible to train. As I said, simply manufacturing defect. While hard skills are the skills employees should have, honesty and integrity. A once famous entertainer in America, I recall saying, he was very popular, very successful, but no longer that popular. I won't take his name. He said, I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everybody. I have never done that. I have been as straight as I can with evidence-based communication. If I don't know, I don't talk. So, strong work ethic, emotional intelligence, self-motivated, high energy, positive attitude, and team play. Regarding strong work ethic, I'll give you an example. During my wonderful days at Apollo Hospital, if I have a 5-minute meeting with Sangeeta Reddy Madam, believe me, I would prepare for 4 hours for a 5-minute meeting. And that brilliant lady will ask me questions that I did not prepare. She is so brilliant and has so much knowledge because you want to be sure that you use the time with her in a very productive way. Being friendly outside is a different story, but when you are in a business, you should be well prepared when meeting your boss. If you don't know, you say you don't know, you'll find out. What is emotional intelligence? It refers to the capability of a person to manage and control his or her emotions and possess the ability to control the emotions of others as well. In other words, they can influence the emotions of other people also. It includes self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. You will get more on these few lines in the handout. I forgot my watch, so I don't want to exceed my timing. So what is digital transformation trends? We are talking about digital transformation in healthcare. Let me say, though it is soft skills in digital transformation, but I maintain that for working in the digitized healthcare world, you need hard skills. Okay. You need hard skills because if you are not competent, you just can't do it because you are dealing with very sophisticated information. So technology is changing every industry in significant ways, and healthcare is no exception. Communication ability as well as soft and hard skills are of paramount importance in the area of digital healthcare. Communication is the key, ladies and gentlemen. From surgical robots to smart hospitals, digital transformation is revolutionizing patient and in new and exciting ways. Following are a few digital transformation trends. Telemedicine. Doctor doesn't have to be present there. Mobility and cloud access. Information is there. You can just bring it, get the information, combine it, and know how to use it. Variables. Artificial intelligence and big data. That is the key. So in order to use these technologies, you must have good education. There is no substitute to hard work and good education. It is shameful that one technological university in Hyderabad, I'll take the name because it is a fact, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, where, like this college, other universities, the faculty had to take exams in their subject to qualify for the central government. 80% of the faculty failed at JNTU in the subject that they were teaching. Can you imagine this? This is a fact. That is why the Confederation of Indian Industry Chiefs, like Mr. Godrej or Shobna Reddy or such distinguished Tatas and Birlas, they say in the meetings that 70% of the civil engineers are unemployable. They have the degree but not the skills. Then we have empowered consumers. They are very knowledgeable now. They do their own research on the internet and try to tell the doctor what he should prescribe. Like my office colleague, my private office colleague, advocate, her clients come fully knowledgeable and think they can do a divorce by themselves without a lawyer's help. Okay, so what are the top 5 healthcare technology trends and innovations? Availability of information and big data, improved communication, electronic medical records, telemedicine and telehealth, and mobility and mobile apps. So these are the technology trends. How technology can transform digital services through cutting-edge digital platforms, improved operational efficiency, integrated approach to patient care, automated administrative and clinical processes, easier collaboration, enhanced capacity for innovation, better patient outcomes and reduced costs. And in conclusion, what I believe is that while digital healthcare is an asset and leads to better efficiency and outcomes. Good soft skills of workers are as important as hard skills for overall success. Thank you very much.
Yes, technical skills are not just enough to facilitate career. We all need emotional intelligence. We all need creativity. These are all soft skills which are required. And how to develop them? And it's up to us how to choose our opportunities, how to see, how to learn them, and how to proceed. Thank you, sir. And now we are proceeding to the quiz. Will we have any questions? And my colleagues will be taking care of it.
People sitting in the back. Am I audible? Yes, no.
Just a minute. If somebody has any questions to Professor Habib Katala, sir, we are for it. Who has a question? Please raise your hand, please.
Any questions?
As a representative, maybe I'll ask a question. Sir, it's difficult to control our emotions in different parts of our career. So, it's difficult to control our emotions in every part of our career. So, how do we gain the emotional intelligence? Is it on the experience which you have sir?
You can. How do we control our emotions? There must be many books written on it, so they can best be done by self-study. Or you can go to a therapist. I don't know what they charge here, but in America it can be $1,500 to $2,000 an hour. So it's self-study. Don't be afraid to go in your privacy and pick up a book. Go on the computer, see an article. So self-study is the best way.
Thank you, sir. As a token of appreciation, we are presenting a gift, and I invite Dr. Neeraj Raj sir to present the gift to Professor Habib Katala.
We thank Lumino Art sponsoring the movement of the speakers. Lumino Art specially manufactures brass, bronze lamps and Panchaloka items since the time of Raja. Soumitra, we hand it over to you. Enjoy it.
Is to the student community here. Who all are students? Please raise your hands. Students? More. I can't see. Yes, to all the students community here, the question is, and no Googles please. The question is, which city in India is known as the pharma hub of India? You have to name 4 cities.
Raise your hand, please.
Raise your hands. Raise your hands and I'll come with the mic. Don't be afraid. Even if it's wrong, try it. Pharma hub of India. Yes.
Hyderabad and Bangalore.
Only Hyderabad and Bangalore? Any more guesses? Any more guesses? We have Hyderabad and Bangalore. Any more guesses? Students?
Hyderabad, Gujarat, and Mumbai.
I said city. Which city in India? Gujarat is a state.
Ahmedabad. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, and I think
Jaipur or Ghaziabad? Okay, I'll give it to you. What's your name? Zoha Ansari. Deccan School of Pharmacy. Okay, Zoha, so the correct answer is Hyderabad, Bangalore. What you said? Ahmedabad and Mumbai. These are the 4 cities which is known as the former hub of India. Okay, so our winner is, can you please stand up?
The gift for this quiz session is being sponsored by the
Fatima Ansari.
Sorry for the technical glitch maybe. So you will be receiving a business writing license worth $200 and you may collect it at the registration desk. To show a prototype, our gifts are in transit, so we can't show you a prototype. Excuse us. And thanks Amrita for coordinating the quiz. And you'll be going ahead to the next session as well, after the next session. Okay? So, we are done with the soft skills. So what next is the important thing to deliver a quality healthcare to people across India, across all remote areas and so on. It's all about care management programs. Care management programs are really crucial and are coming to light these days. To give more light into this topic, I invite Dr. Raghu Cheskapalli, a leading cardiologist and director of Aster Prime Hospital, to give his thoughts on care management programs. Thank you.